I truly believe that every single calisthenics athlete should start tricking, and in this video I will explain to you why. So tricking is not only a party trick. Obviously it looks really cool, it is very impressive to some people. Most people just don't really fully understand how difficult some of this stuff is. But doing flips and kicks and acrobatics is just great for your overall fitness. So if you've ever been interested in maybe building your own workout program or a simple training routine, you may have encountered that there are 6 basic planes of human movement: push, pull, squat, hip hinge, rotation and anti-rotation. And in calisthenics we really only do push and pull. Sometimes we do squats, maybe pistol squats, but it doesn't really develop our legs that well. I'm not even talking about the 3 other movements that you should be doing in your workout program. Maybe sometimes you do some rotation and anti-rotation by doing windshield wipers, but I don't really see many people doing them on a regular basis. So if you actually use YouTube to see what exercises to do to hit those planes of movement, you will see that most of the exercises require some fancy equipment like kettlebells or barbells or dumbbells and all that fancy shit. As calisthenics athlete, most of us don't really have that, do we? We have bar, we have dip bars, and that's all we need, right? Some people developed like these weird quadrupedal movements to hit all those planes, but it's really not that fun crawling like a lizard on the ground, you know? You don't have that sense of progress. You can't really find a method of progressive overload that will give you that great satisfaction with it. So most people just accept the fact that they may be more prone to some injuries or imbalances with their training, and they just stick to push and pull. And I totally understand these guys, because I also don't want to be doing these boring conditioning exercises. But then there is tricking, there is acrobatics and doing flips. If you look at these disciplines closely, you can see that there are a lot of movements that go through extremely huge ranges of motion in your body, like all these spins, all these rotations, all these back bends and front bends. You basically hit all of the planes of movements with basic acrobatics. Plus, it is extremely rewarding. You basically see progress on every single workout. You get to learn these amazing, impressive skills that you can show off to your friends. And it is such a great feeling just being free in your body, you know? Being able to do movements that most people can't even dream about doing. You also improve your mobility, your flexibility, your coordination, explosive power in your legs, stabilizing strength of your muscles in ankles and knees. It makes your joints more healthy, it makes your bones more denser, if that's even a word. And what's most important, it gives you that huge sense of satisfaction and achievement, because you can basically learn new flips and tricks on a weekly basis. So now I will tell you exactly how you can go about training your acrobatics and your tricking. I will link you a video in the description, or you can just search the title of the amazing tricker. I really love that guy. He these videos with basically a checklist of tricks that you can learn to progress optimally in tricking. Obviously you don't have to learn every single thing in that video, but it gives like a general guideline what skills you should focus first, and if you actually follow at least most of the tricks there, you will have very easy time learning the correct technique and being happy with further tricking skills. So you can train your flips 3 times per week or 2 times per week or even once. It really depends what your body can handle. In the beginning, really take it lightly, because your joints and bones, especially shins, may not be really suited for these types of movement. But if you start adding more and more every single week, really listen to your body, really pay attention to what your legs are saying. The most common injuries are shin splints and tendonitis in your knee. So always warm up properly before these sessions, and if you feel any pain like in the shin after, for example, taking an impact, you feel a pain in your shin, that means you have to just take a break and let your bones regenerate and get more dense. Another thing is you have to work on kicking skills and two-leg skills simultaneously, because a kicking skills will basically improve your flexibility, your mobility, and basically open up your hips, and two-leg skills will just give you that power in your legs to perform cool flips like back flip, side flip, front flip, all that good stuff. So you can, for example, pick like a hook kick and a back flip and train these two skills simultaneously until you perfect them, and then move to another kick and another two-legged trick. Remember to set goals for every single training session. You must go into your training session with intention, exactly the same as you go to your push and pull workouts. You have a program, you have a training plan, and you know what you are gonna do, you know your goals, what you strive for. Exactly the same should be with your tricking sessions. You should have a list of tricks that you want to learn and basically work on a few of them every single training session. And that's pretty much it. Literally everyone can learn at least those basic flips like back flip, side flip, front flip, back full, 540 kick, and so on. But as I said, be very careful, because tricking is an activity that can cause many injuries if you are not careful. So always listen to your body, always warm up properly, and don't commit to tricks that you don't really feel safe doing. If you want to learn a new flip or a skill that there are really no progressions towards, go to a trampoline park or a gym and find some soft mats to try it on. I tell you, you will build incredible obliques. I never hit my obliques so hard with any calisthenics exercise as I did on my tricking sessions. Pretty much after every session my obliques are so fucking sore. So try tricking, try doing flips,